OneWorldRadioTV.com, webcasting from Bob Marley Day 2002. And I'm here with Bob's son, Damian Junior Gong Marley. Welcome, Damian.
Yeah, give thanks for having me. Blessed.
You know, you're doing so much. I really love the tune talking about what happened, to meeting your grandmas, and everybody in your family.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the name of that one on you?
As where is the love? Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Because a long time ago, used to have to go talk to somebody's grandma and their father and all that.
True.
And so, I really have a lot of respect for you for putting that out.
Thank you.
Why were you inspired to write that?
Well, really, by sitting down and listening to, the elders reason about times, when they were younger, and explaining to me that same thing like what you were just saying, that they used to have to go and knock quietly at a girl's gate, and our grandfather would all answer the door, or our father, and you have to be so meek and say, please can she come out, and and she might not be able even to come out then even, but nowadays situation is different, nowadays you even have some girls who come seek you instead, so it's just really, show that difference, and say, where's the moral that was there in those times, Yeah.
See, you know, I was telling that to my girls because there was a gentleman that was courting, and we didn't even know where he was from. I didn't know his parents and all that. And I told him, because things seemed kind of really strange, and I told him I just played this tune by Damian. You need to listen to this tune because I played it on the radio. And I said, you used to have to meet people's grandma. I said, I don't even know who his mother. I don't even know anything. I said, Damian put this tune out, and so the girls, of course, a lot of youth now they're turning back to reggae, because of you. Our youth, they've been with us on reggae, and it's so roots, and they've been with us. They grew up on reggae.
True.
So then, some of them start, cutting their dreads because they had dreads all their life. But when the Damien, I could see some of my youth, like my niece and everybody, they're right there because of Damien. So that's pulling them back into reggae music. They were so used to us with, they grew up with it. And it's like, oh, we want some hip hop. We just don't have to want to listen to that. And we know you guys are. So now they're going, oh, Damien. Yeah. And I'm going, good. Looking at dreadlocks again. Glad, that means you keep your dreads and you keep your vegetarian diet that you grew up with and all that black consciousness that we taught you, that so you don't go out there, and they look at Damien and they say, wow, this is cool. I like reggae music, Mom, again.
True.
So where is Damien going in the next years?
Well, right now, I'm not a person who really plan my life like that, really, right now, whatever the Almighty have set for we're ready for, As you know, we have the Ghetto Youths label, and, which really consists of a whole heap of us, really, you have Steve, Julian, myself, Ziggy, Kimani, you have Daddy Gun, you have Sly, you have a group named Wadada, and many others, so right now, really just trying to build up, our own, little label and thing through the music and thing, Yeah.
Well, we'll do everything we can to play the Ghetto Youth Crew and their music. Include us in. What's your best book? Do you read a lot? What? Yeah, you do. I know, because then your thoughts and searching. What's your best?
Let me tell you, I reason more than I read, I'd say, yeah, a whole lot of knowledge where I really gain over the years is really from reasoning, I read still, like, recently I was reading a book named Ishmael, and I got a copy of the last book of the Bible, which I give, like, books of Enoch and so forth, So yeah, I was reading that recently also, But I wouldn't say that I'm really like a big reader. No. Yeah.
What's your favorite foods? Do you cook a little?
No, I'm not really cook. Well, so no, no.
What do you like?
Yeah, I like Jamaican food, Yeah, true. Yeah.
Do you have anything to tell the youth out there? I mean, I know a lot of kids are watching this right now, all over the world, because we cast this show. So what do you have to say to them?
Well, first and foremost, Rastafari is the Almighty, and knowing the Most High really helps in everything, because, for example, in me, knowing the Most High has influenced my lifestyle, the way I eat, the way I think, the way I walk, things I say, So, yeah, I'd say, the first thing is really to seek the Almighty, Yeah, youths of my age and my, generation, that this is the time now when you really have to lay the foundation for, your life itself, So, like, how I really, put a whole heap of energy into what I'm doing right now because I know, say, in the years to come, this is what I'll have to really depend on, to raise my family, So to all youths of my age, don't take these years like some like a joke years, You should really be using your energy now that is strong and young and, fertile for deal with fertility, Yeah.
Junior Gong, do you feel your father's presence with you sometimes on stage and most of the time?
Well, yeah, more feel my father's presence more like when like me and my brother them are reason more time. Especially, when we're reasoning of him. That's where I really say on stage, so a lot of times on stage you really kinda concentrating on what's going on more time, Yeah, cause you're performing and what have you. So some of the time, Yeah, but most of the time when I feel my father's presence is really, like I said, not a reason. Yeah.
Damian Junior Gong Marley on One World Radio TV.com. Thank you, Damian.